It's interesting because the Logitech webcam, sorry, that was probably clipping. It's interesting because the Logitech webcam is slower than the laptop webcam that I was originally testing with. Actually, I can show you. If I switch, if I switch to the normal webcam of the laptop, you can see. It's not that bad actually. But anyway, like, it's cool. I like it, and I can just play some shit. Or in a different key. That was shit, but you know what I mean. So if there's some kind of question, nobody's watching now because nobody knows that I'll probably start to do that semi-regularly, not that far in the night as today, but I just vibe coded a little OBS that's in a plugin, and that allows me to send streams to YouTube very quickly, and also there will be like new destinations possible, so you could stream to YouTube and Twitch and whatever. And I think I'll attempt also the recording, just in case to have pretty much the little tiny OBS in your DAW, which means that you don't have to route your sound from DAW to OBS and then mix the mic in. You can actually use the mic you have in your DAW and just sidechain it to the plugin. And if the plugin is on a master, it just takes the sounds from the master, mixes it with the main output from the master. You know, you can see it's here on the master, and I'm just sidechaining there the mic thing that goes to like third and fourth input of the plugin, which is in Ableton. That's a sidechain, right? And yeah, that's it. I will do some little changes when it comes to the user interface and stuff like that, but the basic functionality is there. So there you go. And you can almost no setup needed. Like, you need your keys and your links to the CDNs. You have to open those YouTube Studio and Twitch, whatever. You have to open that, but then you save it as a preset. You just open the plugin, sidechain the mic into the plugin. That's one step you have to do, but then you just start this transmission and off you go. Yeah, so this might be cool. I actually think this one, out of the 3 plugins I am planning to vibe code, this one is the most useful, and also because this one doesn't need a server on my side. The other two do, but this one doesn't, right? So because this one doesn't need a server, I think it will be free. I mean, OBS is free, so maybe a little donation where thingy, I don't know, but probably just free. Not sure about the other ones, because maybe I'll start as a donationware, and then if the traffic of those servers just reaches out the limit of the server, I might, like, I can afford it. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, this one probably will go out first, because I like when it's going. I like also that this one will be fairly straightforward to compile for Mac, because you don't need the permissions. You need just the screen capture, and that's the only like system specific thing. But you don't need you don't really need the remote control thing. You don't really need to, you know, hijack the mouse and click instead of the user, as the other plugin will be able to do. Because the other plugin is interesting as well. I call it Join, and essentially it does the same thing, but what is cool is that interesting, this one doesn't have sidechain actually. Oh yeah, because I have it after now. Sorry, I'm stupid, and it's 3 a.m. But this one generates you a link. You send the link to the other person, and they connect to your DAW. Right. This one doesn't have video, though. Because I see how good this is turning out, I'm kind of thinking that the next version of the Join plugin might have video, but I would need to do the WebRTC thing. I would have to do it both ways, right? So right now I'll finish this thing, which pretty much only thing this is missing right now is, well, the Mac version and some kind of mechanism for licenses, because if I'm if I'm gonna this happens to me sometimes, sorry, if I'm gonna have, if there's a point where I can't pay for the server cost and I need to make a subscription out of the plugin, it would be good to already have some kind of licensing, you know, simple, like a little token or like some account somewhere, I don't know, just for the one that's sharing the screen, right? But yeah, and the last one, actually, that one's going to be interesting. It's going to be checking versions of your project. So imagine you have a project on Google Drive, for example, and Google Drive is okay, but like if you send a project file in between two people, right? Then and you forget about it for a while, and then open the file. You start working on some version, but you don't know if it's the latest one, right? So that's why the third is going to be called check, and that one will check if some version of the same project wasn't open before you opened the one you just opened, right? In other words, did someone else worked on this idea somewhere else? It's kind of hard to explain. I will shoot another video. I have that like the previous version. I already have some video about it. I will shoot some video about it, but yeah, that's gonna be the 3 little plugins that I'm kind of developing here. Yeah, but these 2 are already usable. I've already sent it even to some friends to just check, and we'll see what it does. But I like to play with synthesizers. That's my thing. Okay, I'm gonna go sleep. Bye.